Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment, I'm going to be going over the full moon that just took place yesterday. Um, I know you can't see this. I didn't um, make this big enough, but this took place May 12th, so this was about 24 hours ago. 3 days going into the full moon, and after there's kind of a residual effect that you can still feel. So this is still pertinent. And one thing that kind of um, strikes out or interesting to look at is that the sun is in the midheaven. So there's a lot of guidance that can be created between the sun and moon. So the fourth house, these are all cardinal signs. So first, 4, 7, 10 are all cardinal signs. So here, this is the 10th house is ruled by Taurus, and we'll go into that in a bit later. Um, so let's take a look at the ascendant first. Now that we know the orientation of the sun and the moon, the ascendant during this time period is also important, and that's Leo. Leo is proud, of course, that's the lion, and the pope that was named was Leo. So a lot of different connotations there. And Leo is ruled by the sun. And when you are in transition, then the full effect of the sign is felt. So when you have Leo, you want to look at the ruler of Leo, and that's the sun. And that's the dynamic tension between home and career that is taking place. And sometimes juggling between the two is quite complicated. Something else I want to bring your attention to is Uranus. So Uranus and Sun, when you have that conjunction, then there's kind of a out of the box Uranian thinking. So like that, we're in the Aquarian age, and a lot of things by Uranus is affecting the personal planets. So on a world scale, this means that some of the leaders might make more drastic measures. Like, of course, our president has executive order after executive order in different times, and so that's one reflection. But this is something that will be felt throughout the world. So as you go through the current events, you can see that. But apply this to your personal life as well. All right, so we already went over the Sun, Uranus, all that. Jupiter is also amplifying career, so you can use this for that. Mars is kind of going into the 12th house, so dying, and this is not a good Mars because Mars is a very active planet. And when this goes onto the 12th house, there's kind of a death and reordering. So, like the Phoenix, this is hidden Phoenix, and they're about to go in and kind of shake things up. Um, so be on the lookout for that. So now I want to bring to your attention, now that we have looked at everything. Mercury is in the house of education, and so the house is ruled by Aries. So even though there's education predicted by Mercury, this would be hidden as well. So trying to get all of that situated and going to the house of career, that's the transition that takes place. So Mercury needs some help. And then when you have Venus and Neptune and Saturn, that kind of becomes a nebulous characteristic. So not only will there be kind of a dynamic tension, but there's also going to be kind of a nebulous way to understand things. So a lot of vanity, a lot of things that people kind of get from that, and this is in the eighth house, so house of death. So that's what's going on here. A lot of things to kind of unleash balancing home and career, like understanding domestic versus international on a global scale, how globalization taking place. So these are examples. So in summary, you have first 4, 7, 10. The fourth house and the 10th house are in dynamic opposition because of the sun and the moon. There are some out of the box thinking. In the eighth house, there's a lot hidden. Mars is hidden there, so there's a lot of kind of like hidden catalytic action. All right, so that summarizes everything. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.